I'm not sure how I managed that, but anyway, the game is. Hold on. Let me first do this. Okay, let me do this. Well, yeah, I mean, there is always luck involved in all of that stuff. Like you can never avoid the potential just for luck to be some part of the process. Just it will not work that way, or it won't work. You can't avoid it. Rather, you will never dodge luck. Um. Okay. Let me turn the volume down a little bit there. I need. Is it a game capture? Can I get this to capture? Yeah. Hmm. I'm guessing that's a no. Let's try this again. Let's try a window capture instead. Oh, hold on. Okay. Wait, can I do this in? Do this here. Oh, great. Okay. Now, oh, I've also just noticed. Um, apparently the aquarium has frozen. What's going on here? Did it just freeze? Hmm. I can't. Butts. Oh yeah, I mean, just look at, just look at what is it, Star Citizen. So I'm gonna start a new game. Actually, yeah, actually I should start a new game. I was just saying I could do the tutorial, but okay. Okay. You know what? I'll just do it. I'll do it the let's go back to the I'll just start a new game. I don't I don't know that that's going to help me all that much. Actually, I should. Dang it. Oh dog. One second. Let me try and this thing. Hmm. All right. Well, there once was a time when gods and people walked the earth together. Your clan traces its ancestry back to those times. Your clan history begins when you joined the forces of the storm god, Orlanth. Back then, Orlanth was simply one of many upstart rebellious gods bent upon conquest of the world. Oh no, it's a green screen. That's not supposed to happen. Uh, why did it happen? Um. Oh no, don't tell me it's. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, no capture. Alright, I'll keep an eye on it. It might be one of those things like like that magic software where there are different windows, and so since I'm capturing a window, the window changes names, and then OBS is like, oh, where did that window go? I don't know. And then stops working. Anyway, we are part of the the folks who have joined Orlanth, the Storm God. Orlanth's unique contributions at that time were personal honor and a close kinship to the other deities, who seemed to be on the winning side. After many tribulations, adventures, and discoveries, Orlanth proved himself worthy of marrying Orlanda, the Earth Mother. The two of them created the marriage ring and established great harmony in the world throughout this sacred bonding. Your clan took part in the wedding ceremony. Most clans either whooped with Orlanth or learned a secret from Ernalda. A few clans stood with Elmal, god of horses, and the sun, as an honor guard. How did you prepare for the great marriage? So this game is basically a story game. You get to choose a bunch of different options. They all kind of affect the way your tribe works. You set some of your energy towards protecting your tribe, exploring the world, etc., etc. It's kind of just an open-ended story to some extent. Now there's an ad. Okay. I probably won't, I don't think I'll do this with every poll option because it's the kind of game that has a dozen of these, hundreds of these probably. So I'm just kind of tossing this up there. So your tribe basically you sit here and you select some of these options. Like I can set how my tribe behaved in the past. Essentially, did they don gleaming armor and stand guard with Elmal to protect the celebrants? Did they whoop with Orlanth and drank the 8 known drinks so that their heads would hurt during the ceremony? Or did our women withdraw with Ernalda and learn a list of names which they promised not to repeat to the men? This game is basically the idea of what a sort of ancient ancient mythology would be like. If you were to design, like if you were to sit down and write up sort of an ancient mythology, a mythos. This is the sort of stuff that you would see in that sort of world building, storytelling sort of way. Because it is, again, just kind of storytelling. Hopefully. Move this ice pack. Like I said, I probably won't play this for too long. I'll mess with it another evening. What is this? Alright. That's fine. Let's see. I think we will stand a guard with Elmal. Ornast's struggle to remake the world was just beginning, and many other gods joined him in it. Orlanth undertook many wars of conquest. Other more peaceful deeds were just as important. Your earliest famous event. This is just sort of like ideas that your clan knows something about or participated in. Hmm. Let's say Aseres the Talking God outwitted foreign deities in a difficult negotiation, which just will give us some folks that are into the Talking God, who is sort of an interesting chatterer person. Let's see. Orlan succeeded in remaking the world, and thus began the Golden Era, called the Storm Age. Orlanth's son Vinkat was a famous warlord during this time. Most of the people in the area were among his followers. Many people who would not have survived joined his tribes. He was a great organizer and helped the many scattered people form into new clans and tribes. Your clan was one of those aided by King Vignot. After you've proven yourself robust and capable of survival, Vinkat placed a remnant people under your protection. They were the Naldabin, or stick farmers. You had a choice whether to make them into slaves or adopt them as members of your clan. How did you add these strangers? Of course we will adopt them as family. The forces of the Vignotlings were many. Your people fought hard against them. Which one of them in particular did you fight? Let's see. How about we fought Ferlinthor, the salty lord of the sea, which probably will give our people some sort of knowledge of seacraft or ocean faring. The Storm Age ended in disaster when the gods and creatures of chaos came and destroyed nearly everything. Orlanth and his allies fought hard against them, but chaos almost always won. Catastrophes shook the world, such as the sunfall, the rain of blood, and the terrible or laughing tsunami. That's a list of things you do not want to participate in. But also, I kind of think of this as sort of the way Dwarf Fortress also exists, in that the terrible laughing tsunami could maybe not have been really that terrible. It might just been the name that they gave. Maybe there was a big storm, and it just got the name Laughing Tsunami. Anyway, in this era, many gods died, and many new ones rose to prominence. The darkness got so bad that even Orlanth and his companions had to abandon humans to their own destiny. Only a few deities, either small ones or weak ones, remained at all. The world stagnated and died. Your clan, whatever its previous glory, was diminished to a ragged handful of hardy survivors. Hjort, the king, was the leader who had emerged amidst the turmoil of the darkness. The combined efforts of Hjort and his companions helped set the world in order again. He created the laws that we follow to this day. One of the great distinctions which Hjort discerned amongst his clan was that some of them tended towards either peace or war, while others maintained a balance between these two principles. I tend to stick with balance. You can always kind of change it later on, lean in a different direction, but balanced is just the easy way to start. Well, I mean, it's the interesting way to start things off and then move from there, I guess. You don't always have to, obviously. Finally, the sun rose again. While the rest of society worked to protect itself, find food, and otherwise just survive, the first priests worked to re-establish links with the ancient deities. Thanks to this new harmony between people and deities, the world was slowly improved. Once the awakening process had begun, it got easier and went quicker as the gods helped wake each other up. Who was the first deity which your clan helped to awaken? So, we can kind of look through the list, go, yeah, let's see. I kind of wanted to take one of these three. Although, the healing goddess is also nice. You know what, I think I will awaken the healing goddess first. Things have been different since the dawn. 1300 years ago, Orlanth and the other gods retreated from the world, leaving it to mortals. You can still contact the gods through ritual and sacrifice, or enter their realm by reenacting the great stories about their deeds, which contain great magic. But they no longer walk beside you. When you settled in a new place, you marked this great change in your world by naming your land not after a god, but after a mortal like yourselves. You called it Hjortland in honor of the king, taught you how to survive during the darkness. About 600 years ago, a dragon approached you, in either its own form or that of a human with dragon soul inside of it. The dragons had always been hostile, or at the very best, utterly uncaring. Orlanth has always been the dragon slayer. After appropriate debate, you had to choose whether or not to believe the dragon, to cooperate and learn to do what dragons know, or to refuse the dragon and maintain neutrality, or actively oppose the dragon's plans. Do we fight the dragons? Do we never trust the dragons? Do we just stay neutral, or do we join the dragons in their dragon knowledge? I think I stay neutral. I tend to go neutral. Let's stick neutral. Most of the people who said yes to the dragons moved to a dragon pass, a land to the north of your home. Hjortland. You stayed in Hjortland, and it was a good thing, too, for a little over 200 years ago, the dragons rose up and ate everyone who lived in Dragon Pass. They ate the Orlanthi along with all the other foolish human dragon friends. For a long time, no humans went to Dragon Pass. Everyone was sure that the dragons would eat them, too. Recent events in Hjortland made you think twice about the abandoned land of Dragon Pass. A generation ago, an usurper who called himself the Pharaoh came to Hjortland and started a civil war. Your clan was one which broke into disputes, sometimes violent, about whether to support the Pharaoh or not. In the end, your group of dissidents decided it would be better to risk the dangers of Dragon Pass than to stay and kill your own kin, which is the greatest sin an Orlanthi can commit. The dissidents unable to live under the Pharaoh would have to move northward to Dragon Pass. People of similar beliefs from other clans had already made the same decision and settled lands there. So you made a new clan, and made it a balanced clan, just as your ancestors had done in the days of King Hjort. So this is all this is all the setup. Just all the setup into the actual gameplay, which we haven't gotten to. Your new clan made the dangerous trek to Dragon Plat. Your new clan made the dangerous trek to Dragon Pass and selected a place to live. Like the other Orlanthi refugees from Hjortland, you settled in Quinvinland, a mountainous area in the southeast quadrant of Dragon Pass. You would call these lands your home, or Tula. Tradition required you to make a formal land claim. I find... So, I mean, I guess you could claim a lot, but I think the problem you end up with is that people will constantly be like, hey, you've got a lot of land here. You have to defend it somehow. Or they want part of it, you know. So, if we only take just more than we need so that we can grow into it, I think that should be alright. I mean, it sounds sensible. Your clan history. This is all the stuff that we did. Clan name. The clan name, you say. the Gecko clan. I'll just play a short game. Know that I don't know if I've ever played any long games. I've never actually completed a whole run of King of Dragon Pass or anything. So that's a music. It is now time for the annual allocation of our clan magic. So you typically will come in here, select some things that you want. So, we probably want some mysteries, some hunting, some health, diplomacy, trade, crops, and herds? Let's try herds. So two. This guy's suggesting 2 crop. So we could do 2 crops. Maybe we take this one away from trade for now. Okay. So this kind of lets you select some of the things, like do we want more soldiers? Do we want to trade with anybody? We can. I think this is, yeah, relations, farming. Okay. Let's see. So, um, more men on the ring. What? If we had more trading partners, we could support more crafters. Yeah. So, they're suggesting getting a trickster on the ring, which means these are sort of your council of wise people, and they represent different gods. I'm trying to remember, where is the backgrounds. So the myths and sayings are things that we know. Like if you So we don't know much about that sort of stuff. We don't have anything here either. It doesn't look like the myths. So, as they mentioned in the like sort of history, the setup, Aqualad, as they mentioned in the setup, you can Mermaid Boy. Uh, as they mentioned, ooh, excuse me. You know the details. So, as they mentioned in the like setup, you can, if your people know about a story, a particularly like important story as far as history goes, there becomes this sort of thing where you can act them out. The Storm Age, this guy. Um, when you know a story, when your clan knows a story, you can go about enacting that story. And if your people know the story well enough to be able to accurately um, reenact it, then you get like a great boon for your civilization, your clan. You basically kind of unlock bigger things, but you have to like, because your clan is so far separated from all that history, your people need to kind of pry around and find those stories. You need to figure out the parts of the story that you've forgotten, and then once you've figured those stories out, your people can try to reenact them, and then that allows them to do some fantastical thing. Uh, I'm not sure exactly what. I think because I think some of it there at the opening said that you can awaken the gods by being able to do that. It is an older game. It has been around for a bit. It's definitely from that era where they were a lot more text heavy, or where they were still kind of poking around in the idea of sort of blending um, very story heavy games with sort of just a management system. Because a lot of this other stuff here is just sort of a management of like, oh, what resources would you like to do? God Talker's feared for our explorers, so they're just saying that hey, they don't think that our people going out and wandering are going to find anything or will be in danger, so maybe don't do that. The incident. Yeah, that's one of those things. One of those things with Kickstarters in general is sometimes you have to sort of um, promise massive things to get attention. Unfortunately. Yeah. So we want to. I don't think we really want to mess around too much with that. We could build a watchtower. Where's our goods? Goods. Yeah, why not? We'll build some watchtowers. Treasures. We have a fancy bull as our treasure. Let's sell some cattle. And maybe we buy some horses? Try that. Hmm. Find an ancient cart decorated with a dragon insignia. It is very old. The empire of dragon friends was destroyed by the very dragons it courted. It's good to trade. So you can click on them, they say... If we disturb it, the dragon newts will find us. I'd like to be on the... You use Christ twice a time. Hey, oh, hold on. The dog is getting mad. The dog is walking by. How's it going, Ivysaur? Unfortunately, I can't choose to name people on the ring. Or I would. Let's see. I'm tempted to test to see if it's magical. It has no magic in it. Let's give it away. Let's give it to Old Owl. No, let's go to Ormalanth, because they're down past the other group. They were grateful for the gift. Thank you. Okay. Feuds. Alliances. Our tribe. Not in a tribe. So there's technically a map area down here that is a tribe of these folks. We do not have a tribe. We have friendly neighbors. We are here. I guess we could try to befriend Old Owl and Blackrock. Although, this is the traveling thing, so I don't... Hold on. Farming there. Oh. Let's see, Old Owl. We owe them a favor. I see. should ask someone for some food. No. I want to call him a favor. Right. We have no emissaries on them. Let's give them a gift of some horses and this. This seems like a bad trade. We've traded 50 cattle for 1 cow worth of goods, but we had 50 cattle. What? It's just the way this game does things is via cow worth of goods. Cow is the currency. I assume Ivysaur knows the game. They've made the mention of being on the ring. Um. Ah. Welp. Wounded. We shouldn't. They suggested we shouldn't go exploring, so we won't poke around too much. The magic screen. Elmar guards the stead is the name of that quest. We've got curing. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. We'll wait on that. We'll increase that once we figure out how well our farming goes. Nope. I keep clicking on that grouper. That like I said, I have not played this in a while. So let's see. So we've got some wounded, some sick. Build a ramparts. You can build ramparts. Let's fortify. We must do something manly with this gift of luck. Thank you for your input. shininess. Let's make friends with the clan. The Ormoran. Hey, we'll take it. Take the friendship. Friendship. Dang it. So I think we are. So the colors, I believe, are like purple is sort of a neutral-ish color, whereas the brighter red is the more they're angry with us. So Orlundi and Vanastali, I believe, are allies. Yeah. So they're allies. Feuds. Oh, okay. We have feuds with the folks in red. Gotcha. So we've got. Could send. $16, $15. They're known for hunting prowess. Let's buy some food. Buy some food and cattle from. Wait, I not. Oh right. I need to send them something. Obviously. Did have some horses. We don't see horse number here, so. Let's try. Let's try to send them away and see what happens. Cropland, pasture. Okay. Let's sacrifice for Ronaldo. Okay. Let's sacrifice like 10. Sacrifice 10 goods. With the preserve ritual. Let's see. Okay. Ronaldo have about the same number of cows that we do. Fancy. Yinkin, the god of Alanixes, have an offer for me to make to you. You've noticed that the woods around your Tula are infested with many types of rodents, including a type which is very susceptible to spirits of disease. If you want to give us something in return, we can perform a ritual which will improve the hunting of. Yinkin is Orlant's brother and son of the mountain goddess Caro Finn. Um, hmm. Will they take Alix? Okay. They are unfortunately unhappy with our cat choices. Now, you might have spooked off Ivysaur with your talk about thousands of dollars because they weren't here when you were talking about bloodstain incentives. Let's see. Offer them goods or livestock? Hmm. Sure. Okay. So we've trained cats basically to hunt rodents in the wilds around us. That's what that sounds like. Do I have... Wait a minute. I have to switch it off this, don't I? Yeah. Starnet? Is that... Is that... Is that the same as Starman.net? Because I thought it used to be Starman.net. That's something different? Starman.net. It doesn't look like that website exists anymore. Starmen.net? Starmin.net. Starmin.net? I don't... Starman.net, I don't think. Yeah. I think it's starmin.net. That goes to .org, some .org website, which is for a family, like a family tree sort of thing. Because I do remember Starman.net as being sort of a general mother. It was back in the day. It used to be like the website where you went if you wanted to hear about updates to the fan translation project back in the day, before Mother 3 was translated. Hmm. Okay. I mean, I was around. I don't know. I know of this site, and I definitely had checked some articles and such on it, but like I wouldn't say that I didn't really ever do much on it besides that. Oh. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. uh, you know what? I'm trying to think. I know. I mean, I spent a lot of time just watching stuff on YouTube. Uh, back when, back when YouTube was limited to 10-minute videos and such. And a lot of that came from, like I said, the Let's Play forums. Like I used to sit around and watch. Um, I would go on the Let's Play forums, and then usually they would link to either Google Video, or when YouTube became a thing, YouTube Video. Um, Before that, I mean, if you go back all the way, well, so before YouTube, there was Google Video, and it's kind of weird because it was more like it was sort of like the predecessor to YouTube. It's kind of a weird, like like almost like a cloud storage place where people would just stick um, videos and such. Hmm. Yeah, that's part of it. Like, I didn't poke around at wider YouTube too much. Most of the people that I like started off following on YouTube were people who were from the Let's Play forum making videos for the Let's Play forum. Um, like nowadays, like I poke around and find other different things, either there or on Twitch. But yeah, like Proton John. Although I wouldn't say I watch too much of him. He tends to stream like real late, and usually a lot of times I'm already watching somebody, or like recently I'm streaming already, or he seems to just start real late. I assume it's probably because he's like isn't he like east or sorry west coast Canada area? Oh, that yeah, true. He does do a lot of other stuff. Um, let's let's treat them as guests. We've got all our sick and wounded back. I don't think we want to travel during the winter. Probably not a good idea. Although we could travel to Old Owl pretty easy. Old Owl. We owe them a favor. How about hmm. Do we propose an alliance? Hmm. Hey. Hooray, we've made an alliance. I know that slaughter helps us with it. Yeah. That's just to get food if we are low on food. Um, oh no. The Tula of the Geringding clan is haunted by strange dragon newt activity. 7 times now have dragon newts crept into Jindingling steads at night to sing a song to the children. Some of the children now have different colored eyes than they did before. Huh. Yeah, all I knew is that he was up in Canada, and I assumed just from the hours that he streamed at, he had to have been Western edge of the western side of Canada rather than the eastern side. Hey. '83 were lost due to spoilage. Oh no. Okay. We will work on preventing some of this food loss due to spoilage. We do have the blessing. Let's see. We do have a bunch of magic in reserve. So we could do one in crops, herds, health, trade, do some mysteries and quests, and diplomacy. So we've got things. Nah, we don't. Crafters, maybe? Nah. Wait a minute. I think we only have the 10, so. Let's see. We should go kill them. I do think we should send some warriors to help them out. Let's fight the undead. Hopefully we will destroy the undead with our warriors in tow. Worst friend, which one? Aha! So we've run into the duck people. There's just duck people out wandering around. I mean, they have a skull. They have a single skull, and that's it. They are composed of a skull. So, like, this is the duck's skull right here. And, like, the sort of the beak area that stick out here. this is just vestigial. It just kind of is there. This is not actually where the skull is. Skull mostly down here. This core portion of the duck, that's the skull. 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 This decorative. They want us to. Why would we? They just want us to. Yeah. Members of elder races might wield. Let's offer them a peace pact. I don't. I know that going to war with the ducks is not always a great idea. They would praise us to their kin in the swamp. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Jarndar. Okay, let us go. Let us go hunt down some new new things to help defend our our lands. You know what? I'll bump this down a little bit for the time being. Hold on. I forgot to check. What is horse friend? Prolongs the life of our horses. Okay. Helps ripen the crops. Okay. Ronaldo blesses the crops. We need a trickster on the ring for that. She's one of the unholy trio. Earthshaker and mother of dinosaurs? She is Ernalda's grim sister. Okay. I was not aware that dinosaurs were a thing that exists in this. I didn't even mod them in. They're just here. Hmm. Let's Let's see. Let's see if we can build a shrine. Women for the Orlundi clan come to urge you to help them prosecute a feud against the Blackrocks. The Blackrocks have done us grievous injury, falsely accusing us of harboring secret murderers and chaos cultists. You have always been our friends, the women say. Now we ask you to aid us in smiting these villains who disgrace all of Dragon Pass with their wrongful actions. It is this fucking game. I don't have a trickster on the ring, Gravy. These women truly despise the Blackrocks. The World Wars will be great. Let's see if we can make peace. Okay, fine. About we sacrifice to the gods to aid the Orlundi. The problem is, Gravy, I don't have any oh crap. I don't have any soldiers currently. I sent a bunch of them away to go fight some undead. So I don't really have a bunch of I have 5 weapon things. Like half of my dudes are out. Urlox. I think that's the guy who fights chaos. I was interrupted by food arriving that I did not know about, so oops, my bad. What's going on, Gravy? Let me turn the music down a little bit. Can I? I'm just okay. Sure. We can sacrifice the Urlox. About 10 cattle and 10. The God Talkers said the signs were good. Urrox favored our gift to the Orlundi. The women said their warriors would use the favors of Urrox to smash the impious rodents of Clan Blackrock, even though we're friends with the Blackrock. But I guess we're not directly causing them problems, so that's alright. We made friends with the Rune Duck clan. I think, or let me look. I think that's in the information. Hold on. Gods, maybe? Rocks. The Stormbolt is unruly and lawless, but his powers are indispensable in the fight against chaos, which he hates more than anything. Oh. They're not rude. Theoretically, we could be rude to them, but we're not rude to them. They were mere farmers, and we didn't want to harass them. Like I said, I want to say, yeah, I want to say he is like this. The Storm Bowl is specifically like, I think he's actually still a living god. Like, he's still around. I believe he was one of the ones at the beginning. You could choose to follow a living god. They still exist out in the world. And I believe he is like just a dude that beats up chaos. He hates chaos. Smite chaos, sends chaos, berserker. Increases the chance of victory with more deaths and wounds on both sides. Help warn against chaos incursions. Improves our chances of fighting against chaos. I mean, we just got here, so I don't know that we have chaos to worry about. Just yet. We got a temple already. Issaries was the one we were working on. Or rather, we just built a temple to them. I don't know. Like, that might be possible. I have not played enough of this game to really say one way or another. I know with gods that are like away or asleep or whatnot, you're supposed to be able to do. You're supposed to do things to enact the quest. The quest in this game is essentially where's it at? Background. So once you start to learn about these stories, once you learn parts of these stories, and so these stories are essentially the mythos of the world. Once you start to know the stories, you can reenact them, and when you reenact them, you can bring that god back into the world. But since we don't know a lot about any of these stories, there's no way we can succeed at the quest. He did a real bad... Well, see... So... Uramal found a weapon. He slayed Grandfather Mortal with it, which I assume just meant that, like, when he slayed this Grandfather Mortal, then people became mortal. They were no longer immortal. He showed it to this guy's brother, who took it from him. And that's, so we know that from talking to some dudes from Humacht earlier, that Humacht gave up his brother, his kinship with his brother Orlanth to be the master of death, essentially. So he's like the god of death. And so even though, like, he tried to take control of it so that, I guess, so people wouldn't kill each other, it happened anyway. Goofed. You don't even get to see the other, like, half of that picture. Which is a bummer. Can we hide the picture? Oh. No, don't do that. Wait, huh? What's going on here? So this is past stuff. There's your story about Orlanth. He felt he deserved to be a part of the leadership of the world. Sorry, while I acquire a burger. Orgar. I'm gonna eat some fries. So um so Orlanth was not content with the way that things were. He felt that he deserved a part of the leadership of the world. His desires were refused by Yelm. Nonetheless, he kept trying. Orlanth would go to the Emperor and challenge him in some art or skill, trying to prove that he was worthy of command in this realm. They had many contests. 3 were most important. In the first contest, the young Orlanth challenged Yelm to a dancing contest. Yelm performed a courtly ballet. Orlanth took along his rattle and did a whooping war dance. The gods who judged it were so shocked by Orlanth's behavior that they awarded the prize to Yelm. Orlanth went away angry and disappointed. He did not have the groovy moves to impress the gods. Next contest was one of magic. Yelm displayed all the wonder and glory of the magic of being, and Orlanth displayed the magic of becoming. The gods, staid and conservative, did not like this idea, and so awarded the prize to Yelm. Wait, was there not? There was also a contest of music. Orlanth made a type of instrument which had not been seen ever. When people heard it, they laughed out loud. This was part of Orlanth's plans, for there was not enough laughter among the lords of the world. But the judges did not accept Orlanth's music, even though many of their servants did. In that way, Orlanth was rejected every time by the Emperor of the world. Orlanth seethed and raged and roamed the world until finally he got another chance with a new contest. This was the contest of weapons. The Emperor had never held a contest of weapons before, but he wanted to show off his great bow. Yelm took his bow and shot far-flying arrows to the edge of the world, and the judges acted as if he had already won. Orlanth then took out the sword called Death, which was a new weapon, and with it Orlanth proved that he was superior. The judges fled in terror, leaving the field to the Storm God. Thus ended the contests. Orlanth had not only the command of weapons, he commanded the world. Orlanth more the automaton. Yeah. The problem, Gravy, is that Orlanth is sort of our father deity. So he is our Zeus. We are the Gecko clan. We found a strange clan of beast folk who were like ducks. Yeah. With justice and mercy, we offered peace to the duck people, who henceforth gave our clan a place of honor in their song. We took some warriors. We sent some warriors out to fight the undead. They said we were cool guys because we sent some people. And then our warrior leaders went like, "Hey, you sent our guys away. We need those." So we're like, "Okay, look, listen, we'll find some new guys. All right? They're out there somewhere. We'll find them." It is the Rude Duck Society. Yeah, well, I mean, it's the Rune Duck. Rune Duck, not Rude Duck. Rune Duck. Well, Can we send people to the Rune Ducks? We can. We can send them. They're weird duck people who live nearby. I wonder if we can send an emissary and make an alliance. What, less? Let's see if we can send them some cattle and some food. Let's see if we can ally with the rude ducks. Don't send them ducks. Strangely, they eat horses, so you know. Oh no. Okay. Mm. They'd be willing to ally with us when we could swim underwater and lay eggs. We may be a ways off of doing that. I called them insolent little nippers and left, our clan's honor intact. There's a lot of rude things in this game, Gravy. Random people just showing up going, hey, we want you to help us with these guys over here. They say mean things to us. Let's see, we could... So we did make allies with the old owl, and these guys were already allies with us. We could try to... We could try to ally with Kolnathos. That way we kind of have like a line of people. All in alliance with us. I don't want to send too much along to them, though, because we've already spent a decent amount of stuff. But it should be a short trip. So, when folks ask, when people ask you so it starts off. The game starts off with you owing favors to people and people owing you favors. So you could technically go and call on a favor and say, "Hey, we want some stuff." But if I'm proposing an alliance, I don't necessarily need to do that. I could send some horses though. Let's propose an alliance. Hey, the warriors are back from their mission to slay walking corpses. They said that the fighting was fierce, but none of them were slain or seriously hurt. They said that there was no treasure to be found in the monster's lair, but that is the way with walking corpses. You know, the undead don't particularly need money or anything, so... Nothing fancy. It's just like they are like, eh. Well, that's the thing. They said that they found them in a cave or something outside of their location. So they might not have been buried there. Somebody may have like took them there to raise them to be evil undead. Boo. Boo. Oop, hitting the wrong button there. Many of the sheep are sick. The Carls are worried the disease spirits will grow stronger and infest the healthy animals. They figure that 250 sheep have the disease right now. Appeal to witch gods, Gravy. So you can click down here and they'll probably give you an idea. You're like, oh, hey. So we might not. We can sacrifice, or we can sin for sheep priests. Oh, for that one. Yeah, I mean, I just went with what the advisor suggested. Like, oh, hey, the dude's a miser, so appeal to his greed. And that didn't work. I mean, the first time it worked when they were like, "Hey, that guy's leader really loved being gracious to people. So if you pray on that, if you tell him it'll be very gracious if you join us as allies," he was like, "Yeah, that worked." Our magic is strong, so we should sacrifice to Navala. So it's either sacrifice to Navala, or see if we can get some priestesses. Let's try. Let's try and do. Let's see. Let's sacrifice like 20 cattle? Maybe? Yeah. And like 3 goods. How about 3 goods? A quarter of the 6 sheep were healed by Navala's grace. The rest died mercifully, quickly. 3 is an evil number. I was just doing it to get down to an even number of 50 goods. Our treasures is Blacktail the Bull, a really fine bull who sires more calves than normal. Yeah, we kept a half of a sheep. We have a ton of sheep though. Hmm. So we got our weapon things back. We can up the patrols a little bit. The clan mood is worried. The farmers are discontent. What? Why are you discontent, my dudes? Hmm. Bit of a feast. Hmm. I mean, just the ducks. The ducks were the only. Well, okay. So that other guy got salty with us because we were poorer than he is. But listen, Gravy. Let's see. I'm thinking. Hmm. You have food in the stockpile. The let's preserve. That way we can maintain more of our crops better. Adventurous. She is the patron of women born with the heart of a warrior. Allows our women to defend the Tula. Enhances our explorers. True, when those other people showed up, yeah. That's the thing. Like I don't remember all these what all the specific gods do and what they are gods to. Yinkin. King of the gods. Earthshaker and Mother of Dinosaurs. I have not seen a dinosaur one in this game. Alright, Gravy. Enjoy a lie down. Hope that your eyes do better. Or feel better, rather. There's definitely, It can definitely be easy, especially with how kind of bright and big this is. It can be a little. It can be easy to maybe hurt your eyes a little bit looking at this thing for too long. Hmm. It is a different year, so I am tempted to explore. Like, explore this way. Oh. We'll do that. We'll let them explore. Wow. That's brutal. Hmm. See if we can sell. We can sell some extra food. About the Boscovy. Let's sell some food. Hmm. We'll buy some cattle. Oh, we propose an alliance. Okay. Uh, the hill. So they're going out the way we were going. They traveled through us to get to here. The way the direction that we are exploring. Okay. Let's see. Um, I will probably stop at like the top of the hour, streaming wise, which isn't too off of the top of the actual hour. I'll probably stop for a little bit and then hop over to, stop this and then do a little bit of farming to wind down the evening. Not too much. Maybe like an hour or two, just to get started a little bit. Because I just started like the new farm location. So I felt I might just relax with that a little bit before I head off and unwind for the day. We do need to get more histories and such. Let's see. Ba, ba, ba. I need probably. Is I probably need to work on a getting a blessing for Lancor Moi. Um, 2 cattle. The law speaker. Okay, nice. 6 skilled fighters. A bull roarer. Huh. Okay. All right. So we got a magical item of some sort. Bull roarer. You can use it in battle. So okay. Nothing too exciting going on just yet. We are poking around at things. We got a few things. Farmers are discontented. Hmm. We could have a large feast and invite neighbors. Let's try it. Our people made merry and also toasted the clan ring. Our food stockpile has gotten lower, but should be okay. Need more cattle. It's true. Okay. I think that should work fine. Oops. Oh. Eight cows worth of goods. Proceed. Owners indicate a typical harvest. A vision of a fence falling down on our Tula covered with stranger. Okay. Let's get herds up. I want to do mysteries. Hunting. And maybe diplomacy. Aaron died of old age. I wish I could say she died bravely, but at the end she lost heart. Uh-oh. Need. Actually, let me save real quick so I can have a saved game. Okay. Trying to figure out how do we put people on the advisors. Then we press bottom. Pick the reorganize from clan. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So our clan ring is here. We This is basically the jester that Gravy was talking about. The people who worship Urmal are sort of the trickster gods. Um, I do like to put a good trickster on the ring. Okay. We've got. Oh, these are just the overall candidates. That's why you're here and there, and I've already pulled you down there. That should be fine. Oh wait. We're being raided by the horse nomads. No. Horse nomads, I can totally use this bull roar on them. Get owned. Skirmish. Let us skirmish. We captured 25 horses. Due to their prompt healing, our auxiliaries kept one wounded warrior from dying and patched up one of the wounded. Nice. That'll teach you. Does that mean we don't have the... Oh, we still have the Borer. Okay, nice. I do want to continue exploring. Let's do a little explorer. Explore. Go up this way. Take like 5 or 4 guys with you and about 12 footmen. I'm told the lands of the west are full of these evil foreigners. They never get off their horses, so the other clans call them the horse spawn. They worship they worship Orlant's enemy, Yelm the Bad Emperor, so I know we haven't seen the last of them. Ah. Okay. A fighting kite festival. This will take place over several days. The competitors use sharp edges on their kites to try to cut the strings of other kiters. The clan that wins the most matches is thought to have the favor of Orlanth. Let's see. Let's see. Let's throw an elaborate feast. Okay. I'll build a shrine to Lancor Mwai. Rude dog being. Let's see. I think I need to turn down the gate a little bit more. No, maybe I don't. Seems like it's okay. Ooh, excuse me. So, I'll do one more little action and then I will hop over to mess around with the farming for a bit. Wind down the night with maybe an hour or so of good old farming. Hold on, let me... Okay. We're being raided. We captured 3 horses. We had some wounded. Thing. Well, dang. Okay, I will save it. I will pause, take a moment to stretch, get up, pop things. 1999, this game came out. I would have just graduated high school. Anyway, give me just a second.